Hi, everybody. How are you doing this Saturday? I hope that you're having fun today and reading books. And I just like to introduce my book to you. I wrote this book about 6 months ago, and it's just being released right now. And you can find it in Amazon, and I think it lists for $14.95. And I would appreciate very much if you check it out. You know what I mean? Uh, I intend to be moving around doing some book signing, and I hope that I see you in the trails. You know, I mean, I would appreciate very much if you come over to one of my book signing events, which I will be bringing to you um, in regular basis updates on uh, where I'm going to be doing book signings. But I'm excited about this book. Deals a lot about the ocean. I don't know if you ever been to an ocean or you live near an ocean, and when you jump into the ocean, does it ever wonder or do you ever think maybe not? You know what I mean? Because we all tend to be scared of the ocean sometimes. I used to be scared of the ocean when I was, growing up, you know, and I always wonder, I mean, when you step into the ocean with water up to your waistline or water up to your neckline, trying to swim or trying to, run waves, what's under the ocean? What's under that water? You know what I mean? Do you ever think about that? What's underneath that water? I mean, the current which is underneath. What controls the current of that water, of the water of the oceans? You know what I mean? Is it more than just, coincidence that sometimes, the current is pretty heavy but uh, I used to be afraid of the ocean. I was underneath the ocean. I was afraid that some people would grab me from underneath there, from under the ocean, and pull me in and take me to another universe, maybe underwater universe. You know what I mean? So I wrote the book. I wrote this book around that. I wrote this book as to it's a science fiction. Okay, it's science fiction. But I wrote this book around the fears that I had growing up under the water. What's under the ocean? You know, when you go out and step into the ocean, aren't you afraid of something grabbing you and pulling you besides the current? There's a lot of mysterious things underneath that water. There's a lot of things mysterious underneath the ocean that we haven't or cannot understand up to today. It's like a phenomenon, you know? And so I wrote this book around that premise, I mean? And I call it The Shadow Beyond the Rift. What's underneath the rift? What's underneath the ocean? What's underneath the water? You go fishing. You don't know what you're going to catch. You go fishing and you jump into the ocean accidentally or whatever. Don't you fear what's going to grab your legs while you're trying to swim? What's going to grab your legs from underneath and pull you away? Maybe the shadow will grab your legs and pull you away. Beware of what's under the deep of the ocean. At this point, I'd like to give you just a small introduction of this book. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you go check it out in Amazon. And, it doesn't have any type of reviews because it's just been released, within a week and a half ago. And I'm trying to promote it, You know what I mean? And I hope you could help me promote this book. I would appreciate that very much. You know what I mean? Um, I see a lot of big name writers out there. I'm not a big name writer. I'm just a tiny little name writer out there. You know, I mean, that they don't need to promote their book because just their names promote their books. So I'm trying to promote my book here, and I hope you could help me promote my book. You know, even though it's a science fiction book, I hope you could help me, promote my book. I would appreciate that very much from the bottom of my heart. You know, we all Americans, we need to help each other. Nowadays, we all gotta bond together, baby. We all gotta stick together, okay? But this is a small request. Try to help me promote my book. I'm trying to be out there and trying to, people to see me and familiarize with myself. And, I'm just another individual with a simple life. I mean, I like to write. That was my passion long time ago. But, I tried to pick that up again. I let it go for a while, and I tried to pick it up. And this is the result of my new book. I have another book coming up, but that in later days I will let you know, keep you posted of my other book that is coming up. But right now, I like to promote this book. I mean, The Shadow Beyond the Rift. And so, ladies and gentlemen, here's a small preview of The Shadow Beyond the Rift.
The Shadow Beyond the Rift. Forward. By Celie Von West. Have you ever wondered what secrets lie deep beneath the surface of the water? You know that dark, turgid shadow that lurks beneath the ocean's relentless, undulating waves, ebbing and falling to a mesmerizing beat? Black as pitch, dark as a moonless night, without so much as the soft sparkle of starlight to illuminate it. Even during the blistering heat of a summer's day, with the blazing sun shining on its surface, the depths appear fathomless. The giant shadow, cast engulfs the waters below. This mysterious void, full of the unknown, waits to expose its hiding contents. It is an obscure world, full of the unexplainable. Mystical, perplexing wonders anticipate being found. Good things await discovery, while evil, dangerous creatures lurk the depths awaiting the opportunity to strike. The depths of the ocean hold a beauty that is both captivating and awe-inspiring. As you dive into this underwater realm, you are transported to another universe, far away from the chaos and noise of everyday life. As the unearthly silence envelopes you, a strange feeling comes up from your deepest inner being. Is it terror of what might be inches from you, yet you cannot see it for the blackness? Or is it a haunting thrill that builds within you? What will you discover in the shadow beyond the rift? As you descend deeper into the depths, the sunlight quickly becomes a mere flicker above you. The water around you grows darker, creating an eerie ambience that chills you to the bone. Fear and excitement are coursing through your veins. That unknown beckons to you. You cannot resist its call. Through the shadows, you catch glimpses of marine life that defy imagination. Strange, exotic creatures glide by effortlessly, their movements graceful and mesmerizing. Schools of fish swim in perfect synchronization, creating a symphony of motion. That massive coral reefs that once stretched out before you, vibrant and teeming with life, have all disappeared, as they cannot survive in this dark world. This mysterious world, unlike any other, where beauty exists in its purest form, captivates you. The sense of discovery drives you forward. Each stroke of your arms, kick of your legs, brings a new revelation. A new understanding of the wonders that lie beyond the water surface. The shadow that once seemed so daunting now holds endless possibilities. Your eagerness to uncover its secrets, to become part of this hidden world, drives you onward. In the depths of the ocean lies a mysterious world, full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. The main character is drawn to this underwater realm, captivated by its beauty and the sense of discovery it offers. As they dive deeper into the dark, murky waters, the sunlight fades away, leaving behind an eerie ambience that sends chills down their spine. Despite the fear and excitement coursing through their veins, they cannot resist the call of the unknown.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I hope you go and check it out. I would appreciate that very much. Adios.